kind of just ate me up a little bit. I said, God, you instill so many gifts in me. I said, God, you instill so many gifts in me. I don't know which one you want me to do right now. I said, God, I done wasted so much time doing the wrong thing in the wrong season, God, and I don't want to waste no more time. I don't want to do something that's not in alignment, that's not in the timeline that you got for my life. I said, God, I don't want to bury my gifts like the man in the Bible either. I said, God, I want to empty the clip. I don't want to leave nothing on the table when I leave this earth. I said, so God, I need you to tell me what you want me to do right now, which gift you want me to use, how you want me to use it, and how long you want me to do it. And I said, God, I'm not going to move until you give me confirmation on which one you want me to be doing right now and how long I should be doing it. And you know what he said? He said, that's your problem. He said, plant them all. He said, why are you asking me for confirmation that I already told you? You must don't read my word. He said, didn't I tell you to be fruitful and multiply? He said, didn't my word tell you to plant all of your seed because you don't know which one gonna sprout up? He said, if your goal is to have a garden, what gardener plants one flower this season and another flower this season? They plant all of them at the same time. Now, will all of them grow at the same rate? Maybe not. Some might get some more sunlight on this side. Some might get some more water. All of them don't grow at the same rate, but you plant all of them at the same time. He says, your problem is when I tell you to plant seeds, you don't plant seeds. You try to plant a tree. How you gonna plant a tree when I'm supposed to be the one that help it grow into the tree? He said, when I tell you that you was gonna start that business, when I told you that you was gonna have a clothing line, you thought that meant you didn't have discernment to look at how the timeline that I told you. So when I told you to start planting seeds for the clothing line, you emptied out your savings account. You went in debt trying to do things, and this was your excuse. You said, oh, this is a fake move because God told me that he wanted me to start a clothing line. God told me that he wanted to start a clothing line. See, mine is a clothing line. I don't know what yours is, but I'm gonna talk about me. I said, see, God told me he wanted me to start a clothing line, so I might have to go in debt doing it. I might have to empty out my savings account doing it. It don't matter. But God told me to do it, so I know he gonna bless it. And God said, yes, I told you to do it, but when I told you to plant a seed, all I wanted you to do was get a sample. All I wanted you to do was spend an hour out of your day every day and research the best fabrics and research the business methods and research the best website and budget everything together. He said, I never told you to go ahead and plant a tree. He said, that's why you feel like you don't have the capacity to plant all of your seeds. It's because you're thinking that you got to have a tree. You got to give tree capacity for each gift that I instilled in you, when that's not the case. That's why you got to know a seed is small. Faith of a mustard seed. He said, that's enough. He said, that's why you don't be prepared when I do try to present the opportunity for you. I said, what you mean, God? He said, that's like when I told you to start the business, when I tell you to start the business, if I tell you you ain't going to start the business until 2 years, you start